bumped you guys and shut the whole thing off. See, that should have gone in first. And I could twist it down into it. But now I can't do that. Okay, so we'll get some more pieces of Tetris. Yeah, I really packed it wrong. I need to probably repack it, right guys? Right. Put that down, put the other one down, put the bottom pieces in just like they are here. Motor on the top. That should kind of, yeah, I know. Repack it. Problem is my welder's supposed to go in here. I mean, this might be the perfect place to keep the float boat. In all reality, the pieces aren't super heavy. The welder is. Yeah, the welder's a bit of a problem. Oh, okay, so we got ants. Where those ants were at. All over this. Oh, they are all over that too. Like 100%. Totally over that. That's where they're coming from. I'm like, I keep finding some ants. Hell no, they got packed in with this stuff, unfortunately. It was all out in a friend's house when it rained, and the ants moved up into that stuff immediately. I was like, wow. Yeah, eggs and everything. They were moving their whole colony just right on up. The higher it was, and you know, I just tossed my stuff out and I tossed it back in. And I was like, damn. See, because we're gonna have the wire and all that on the bottom, which I really don't like for long-term storage. That's not the way to do this. When I say long-term storage, I mean, you know, it's still gonna be, honestly, 6 months before I'm on the damn road. I'm looking at adding a second job right now that'll give me, you know, 2 weeks at home at the camper to work on stuff. And then other than that, I'll be on the road. Okay, that's gonna take up the end, but I think we can make that work. Let's see what I want next. 2 outers, I think. Actually, that's perfect. Think about that. So on this episode of packing a float boat for extended travel, I'm your host, the Wilster. I'm thinking on the bottom, but let's see. Problem is it's gonna hang. Actually, I think if we do this, we're perfect. There it goes. Perfect. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. I am. This is phenomenal. This is the way to carry it. Yeah, there's no way to do that with the adventure vehicle. And then my next issue I hadn't really thought about. I gotta move that. That's not going to work. Not at all. I was gonna be kind of my next obstacle to hop over. Well, that's not bad. That's better than it was. It was gonna wedge. Still don't really like it, but we'll figure it out as we go. I wish this box was turned the other way. It would make loading easier. But it's a heavy box. I don't think there's any way I can flip it on myself right now. Okay, so I'm gonna take this whole motor. So I really can't do it now, but I could pack some stuff into the basket in between. Well, in fact, I could do it now. I know exactly. No, well, I don't really. I was gonna say my other one, like the fishing bags themselves, I could, and then just have the tubes in my other bag up on the roof, which I'm getting off now. In case you're wondering what's next, this whole bag goes in there. It's not supposed to be up on the roof. That's the only place it would fit. I took it twice with me. Honestly though, selling the grooming stuff, I'm too tired to unpack a float boat. Honestly, I think I might just get some waders. That'll get me out into more places. It's easy, light to pack. And we'll see though. We'll see. What do you guys recommend? What do you guys use for easy, compact? Wanted to get out on the water, but you know, honestly, it's just not that big of a deal anymore to me. Used to be all I really worried about, you know, other than my family and friends, was like, well, I got nothing to do, let's go fishing. Don't worry about the scratches, because, well, if it happens, you pick your paint color. Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? Yeah, my friend and I were talking about it. I may have to accept defeat. We are just not getting 500. And if we don't get 500, I don't really know what to do. I'm hoping this seat will fit. Even if it doesn't fit right now, it still may fit at a later time. And the other thing I have to do is swing that head around anyways. It's currently not set up the way it needs to be. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I need to swing that head. I still haven't done that. Whew, I know. I could do it right now. I still have to load, get everything kind of ready for this week, know what I'm taking. The rest of the travel bags packed, that sort of stuff. Will it fit? It fit. Let's see. I know it won't fit like that, but yeah. Just a little more. Just a little more. So that's not gonna fit. That's not the end of the world. And if I move that up, all that stuff down, I don't know if that seat will slide. I don't think it will. Like this. I think we just looked at that. It's too wide. It's too wide. So I gotta find another way to pack. I might be able to pack that on the bottom and then work my way up. Okay, anything else? Not really. That's pretty much it. Yeah, you lock both sides of this box, and well, I'd say it's one of the hardest to get into as far as boxes go. I got some other boxes, but they're not built to that standard. And like I said, that box is really heavy. That's a thick, heavy aluminum. Okay, this, set that piece back here. Oh, we got a nicer little clean workstation too. Get our tools put away. Should have had a wrapper. There she is. Yeah, not that type of wrapper. Not a wrapper. Upside down. Fold that in. Hopefully you keep everything pinched. Okay. Oh man, that would have fit in there. That's what that's for. Okay. Oh, remember we were a foot short the other day on plugging in this battery charger? Well, there's our foot we need. This makes me feel happy. There's the foot we need. I'm gonna plug in here, but the first thing I gotta do is make sure our leads aren't touching anywhere. Okay. Now we're gonna plug this puppy in. .6 amps, 0.75. See if it's doing anything at the leads. It may be okay. We're gonna unplug it. What I think I'm gonna do, hook a battery to it. See what we get, but we need something to check the battery, and I'm in my good clothes again. Yeah, I tend to do that. I probably could trick it if I had another person here, or I had some clamp-on leads. Unfortunately, I don't have clamp-ons. I need some little alligator clip ones so I can just, then I could plug it in at the same time, and the charger is going to automatically kick out when there's no battery. But you are going to see it check for voltage. It's going to have to send a signal and realize there's nothing there to send the signal into, which is your voltage. Whenever I say signal, I'm talking directly about what you got going on. So here we have a standard battery. Let's see if it's any good. .65. That should still be good. Normally, if they're really bad, they'll be half of whatever. You'll see 6 volts on a 12 volt. 12.67. That's a good battery. So this is going to allow us to at least check the charger on this battery that has the screw-on terminals. The other battery we really can't. There's nothing we can do with that. But this one, oh yeah, we can do it. We can do it all night. Do it just right. Do it. Do it. Yeah, you'll notice I did switch gears. I just happened to look over and be like, oh yeah, look at that. And that's the piece I've been, needing that I didn't have. Whew. I tell you what, this thing is not easy to get to.